Hey, welcome to Before You Jump. So, bit of bad news. I went to go put this episode together, and it turns out we had a bit of an SD card failure in writing. So we've lost about 10 minutes worth of the start of the show, which was really unfortunate because we're having a real good laugh talking about what would happen if world leaders would actually fight each other as opposed to sending people to war, or perhaps play like board games to settle wars, or boxing, or tiddlywinks, or any other sort of game, darts perhaps. So apologies about that, but we're going to bring you the rest of the episode as it happened.
And she's a patron at BBS, and she's also a green belt in jiu-jitsu. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, okay. Now you bring something to the table, like introducing first fighting out of the yellow corner.
Because I watched that program, I watched that movie the other day.
What movie?
Idiocracy? Idiocracy?
Idiocracy.
You know, the
idiosyncrasies.
Idiosyncrasy. No?
No, it's idiocracy. I was trying to take the piss.
Okay, yeah, cool. And the president of America is Terry Crews, right? Because he's massive.
Is that his role in the movie?
Yeah, he's the president.
So, okay.
And like,
did he do the robot?
He didn't do much. He didn't do enough dancing for my.
Well, I feel like he's done enough. That's what I was trying to allude to. Like,
but that's what would happen is that we would just elect people who would win in a fight, which I'm not saying is wrong.
No,
but it would save a lot of lives. But maybe we're allowed to send one representative to fight.
Man, it's kind of like John Claude Van Damme, like also on blood sport shit.
Yeah, and it's like Mortal Kombat.
Oh man, it has begun.
So each world leader gets to pick one person, right?
As their like henchman, kind of.
No, as their representative. And no, this is the way it should be. Is if two countries want to go to war, right? And again, we'll use Russia and the Ukraine, right?
Okay.
They got to go to like this body of people, and they're like, we want to fight, and the world leaders have to fight, but the body of people choose what they're fighting at. So it could be.
What do you mean what they're fighting at?
So no. So it could be.
Can we make it Russia versus North Korea?
Okay, so let's say it's Russia versus like Putin versus Kim Jong-un,
yeah.
Right? And they go like, that's it, we're going to war,
right? And then
they go to this body of like approved people,
yeah,
and they go, we want to fight. And they go, okay, you two will fight at Tiddlywinks.
Oh, so
it's not necessarily a combat, but it could be. Because of Joe Biden, because he's pretty old, right? He's in his 80s. Imagine if he wants to go to war with like Justin Trudeau, who's young, the Prime Minister of Canada. He's quite young, reasonably fit.
Justin Trudeau is the what?
Prime Minister of Canada.
Cool, I don't know that.
Yeah, so
Justin Trudeau,
or the president of Canada. Well,
no, he Prime Minister. He's a Commonwealth.
Whatever. It's wrong. It's wrong. Anyway,
yeah. There was.
They could be like, "Hey, we want to fight," and they're like, "Okay, you will fight in Mortal Kombat." Yeah. They're like hitting each other. They're like, "No, the Sega game."
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. You mean like MK11 on PS? No, on Sega Genesis or Mega Drive if you're in.
Yeah, and Justin Trudeau's like, "I fucking got this."
Yeah. And you'll be using a Mad Catz controller.
Yeah. And you have 1 week to train.
Yeah, you got one. And then Biden's like, what now?
Yeah. But imagine that, or like King Charles. King Charles
versus
the third.
King Charles the Third versus
what's another kingdom? The King of Samoa.
Kingdom of Tonga.
Oh, the Kingdom of Tonga. Imagine that, and they're like, "What's it in?" Touch rugby.
So King Charles. Nah,
you don't think King Charles will go down?
Who can stand on one leg the longest? It's like, really? Oh, but I'm so scared. Plus, I got this bad feet.
Okay, we lost power again.
Oh, wickety, scratch.
I hope that didn't come through. I just did a big burp.
Big burp.
Yeah.
A big burpsicle.
So I think we're done with word power. You get what we're saying.
I'm just saying, like, instead of killing millions,
just kill one. And don't even kill them. Like, play a game.
Yeah, but, man, I killed that motherfucker.
Yeah.
at the game of life, get lucky.
Yeah. And what they do is they take all the world leaders' skills
Mm.
and they find one that neither of them have.
Yeah.
And then they're like, this is what you can do. And you've got a week to learn.
You know what? First person to beat the game Minesweeper on
On Windows 95.
Windows 95.
Yeah, high score on Windows 95 pinball.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're like, go. Or like it could be like you're each going to get a mountain bike. Exactly the same.
Mm.
You can't alter it. And in 1 week's time, you're going to have a bike race. Fastest wins.
First person to bike into the Sky City Casino wins.
Or maybe it's a physical challenge. Like the
It
first
could
one.
just be a motherfucking arm wrestle.
Oh, it could be.
Mm.
It could be.
You know.
I just think this way, like no one gets. It doesn't cost millions or trillions.
Hold on. So like, picture like a big, like hotel.
Yeah.
Right. Say the Intercontinental in Auckland or like, whatever, like a big ass fucking hotel.
Yeah.
And you'll get like, so you're gonna we're basically gonna give you a sleeping tablet. You're gonna wake up in a room. I'm talking about the big motherfucking hotels.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah.
In Vegas or something like the MGM Grand.
Yeah. Sure.
And they're gonna wake up in a bed somewhere in the hotel.
Sure.
But it's only the two of them in the entire building.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's this, but only one man can leave this hotel.
So what do they have to kill each other,
Or
or is it just the first one out the door?
like go? But hey, man, he got room 1. I was the 6 stories up, man. Like, that's luck of the draw, dog.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, but this is bullshit, man. Hey, well, fuck you. You shouldn't have been a world leader. Nah, like it's, you know, they got to find.
Wait. I got it.
Yeah, because I feel like we're getting there.
No, this is
We
it.
started with Tiddlywink, so we're getting there.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it.
We bring back
Bring back
Nitro, Flame,
Nitro, Gemini, Ice, Laser,
yeah,
Blazer,
and it's American Gladiators, baby.
yeah, man, American
Like-
Gladiators.
Each of them compete individually
Mm-hmm.
against the Gladiators in a row of games.
Hey, man, I don't care how fast you climb that wall. It was all coming down to the Travelator.
Yeah,
Remember
exactly.
The Travelator. I always thought the cargo net looked the hardest.
Yeah,
The man, like that shit was.
and
actually-
even if it's like Joe Biden, right, who again is old as fuck,
yeah,
they get to send a representative from their country. One.
right. So it's kind of like WrestleMania, where it was like Donald Trump /
Yeah,
right
the
Bobby
Battle of the
Lashley.
Billionaires. Yeah.
So they get to have someone to represent.
So like we might send like Richie McCaw
Okay.
in his prime.
Okay.
Probably not Richie McCaw.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? We send one athlete.
Mm.
And now those athletes don't know what they're going to compete in.
Yeah. It
They
could
know
be-
it's a
It could be
gladiator.
mental. Oh, they know it's like American Gladiator.
Yeah,
type
but
shit.
you remember when you would watch an episode of American Gladiator, the only thing that was for certain was the last course.
Da-da-da-da-da.
All the other games, it was like 10 games, and they would play 3 of them.
Yeah.
So sometimes it would be
Powerball when they had to like put
Yes.
them in the
in the tube things,
and
in
it's
the baskets.
stratosphere.
And sometimes it was the things where they shoot tennis balls at them.
Yep. Yeah, and it was like, I remember because we're old enough to remember
Joust.
the American one, but honestly, what was just religious family viewing for me growing up,
Yeah.
it was the UK Gladiator, because it was on Sunday. It would be
Yeah.
on like 7 prime time. Like it was after like you had your Sunday roast, and
Yeah.
you know, and we'd sit down, and it was like Wolf, the
Yeah,
black
Wolf.
guy Shadow. And he was the guy that never got beaten on joust. He was the one
Yeah.
black guy, but Wolf was like you know,
That's
like he was always on the rings. You know,
Yeah.
the rings, and as soon
That's
as like another one bites the dust.
That's right. Yeah.
And the contenders ready.
Yeah.
Gladiators.
That's right. They had the guy.
Is it ready? Like 3, 2. What? We used to count down as a family. Like it was that bald referee. Like, yeah, Wolf. And
But imagine if, like, so Australia and New Zealand want to go to war. Instead of everyone dying, whoever's the Prime Minister of Australia, and it changes every fucking 10 minutes, I don't even know who it is, they choose a person, and then we go through all our athletes and choose, you know, like Beatrice Faumuina. I don't know.
Wow, well, man, if it's evolved, I mean, look, if it's a sprint, you'd pick the wrong. So I'll put Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Oh, that's actually a pretty fucking good pick.
Because he's
he's
already proved to be multifaceted, and he's my boy.
And it's going to be someone born in that country. It can't be like because half the Wallabies and half the All Blacks weren't born here.
Yeah, I think that's where league is really evolving, where they're like instead of just I'm just gonna play for the Kiwis or
Yeah.
Aussie, they're actually like no, I'm gonna go play for my
Home country.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden Tonga, like the Tongan Samoan teams are looking way better.
Yeah.
You know, because there was once upon a time growing up when look at the All Blacks.
Yeah.
And it was like not many Māoris, but there was a lot of Polynesians
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
But take what you can. Like, yeah, because Joe Rokotoko and like
Yeah.
Sivivatu,
Reece.
they're Kiwi as fuck names. Sivivatu and the Rokotoko.
Yeah.
The Kiwi as fuck, mate. Like I believe it's pronounced Rokotoko. TH.
Yeah.
There's no bloody TH in there, you bastard. I know my Kiwis. Look at them. His complexion.
He's about as bloody Kiwis and Vicargo and cheese rolls.
Yeah, cheese rolls. Oh man, what is it? White boys and cheese sandwiches with the crust cut off.
Cheese rolls are amazing, dude. Don't. Have
Well,
you ever had a cheese roll?
Oh well, what do you mean by like? Are you not talking like a cheese and bacon like bun with?
No.
meat ham in it?
No. A
Colby?
cheese roll from South Island.
All right, so what's a cheese roll from the South
Oh
Island?
my god! So
And
you
it's
get your
different.
bread.
How's it different from a cheese roll from the North Island? Would be my follow up.
Well, no one North Island makes them.
Oh, that's a cunt. All right. So
So now I'm going to give out the way I know to do cheese rolls. 900 people will be like, "That's wrong. This is the way you do it." Okay, because everyone makes them their own way.
how about suck my dick? This is how I do
This
it.
is your general cheese roll,
Oh,
right?
okay.
I'll just generalize it. You get a piece of white bread.
White bread.
You cut off your crusts.
Mm.
Some people don't. You roll it flat a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger, right? And flat. You put in your cheese, onion powder, or onion flakes or whatever.
Okay.
You roll that bad boy up like a cigar. Then some people bake them and some people pop them in a sandwich press.
Ooh, okay.
And you butter the outside, of course, and then they sort of melt and go crusty, and then you eat those fuckers like they're going out of business.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can go up and down the South Island and they sell them in cafes and you can get like a plate of 5
But
or
it
6
has
of
to
them.
be bread, because I know like some places around that do the same thing, but it's pastry.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But no bread.
Not bread.
Just white bread.
You don't come at me with the brown bread. There's time and place for brown bread, not
Look,
now.
in brown bread is actually, I prefer brown bread.
For that.
No, in general.
In general, yeah, I'm a Freyers man myself.
Oh, yeah, I love me some Freyers.
Some fucking Freyers.
And I love
Yeah.
Bergen. That's the other one I like.
Bergen.
Molenbeek can go fuck itself.
Yeah, like
I have a big problem with Molenbeek.
why do you have a big? That's a.
I
shit,
just feel
it's
they're trading on their name and not their quality.
Yeah, the motherfucker didn't want no seeds with his peanut butter.
You know that ad where the guy's
I
power
want
goes
my
out, and so he runs over to the
mom.
Flash neighbour's house, the Ponzi bitch, and he's running through her backyard, and she's like, "What do you want?" And she almost says the N word. You can tell she wants to.
And with a hard R at the end.
Oh
So
yeah,
you know what it means.
and a double hard G in the middle.
Yeah.
That
It's
horrible
double
roast.
hard G.
And he holds up his Molenbeek, and he's like, 30 more seconds. She's like, "Don't be ridiculous. You'll need 45." I'm like, motherfucker, Molenbeek takes 3 days to fucking toast. I have to put it on the highest setting on our toaster and cook it 3 times.
Yeah, I had to steal a Bunsen burner from the local high.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Do you know when they dig a pit and they line it with pellets and then they put the rocks on top and they light it to light the hangi, to like heat the rocks?
In our culture, we
your
call
umu?
it a umu, yeah.
Yep.
Syrup,
In Chilean
syrup,
culture, it's called a
uh,
I know it too.
graveyard.
No, I've forgotten. It's got a name.
Mm.
Every Chilean's like, "Meh, meh, meh."
Yeah, and you're like, bang, bang, bang. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you need to put your Molenbeek in the middle of those pellets to be toasted.
Mm.
That's the only way, because that shit takes forever. Bergen, however. Oh, you know what my other problem with Molenbeek is? It's my same problem. I also love English muffins.
Fuck, who doesn't? If you don't,
Oh my god, cheese English muffins with peanut butter and butter.
yeah, yeah, man.
Oh my
I
god.
like sometimes like when I like to get high.
Yeah.
that's up there.
But you know what my problem with English muffins are? And with Molenbeek? Too small.
Yeah,
You need like 9 pieces of Molenbeek.
yeah. I want like an English muffin like the size of like a burger bun.
Oh my, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Take
Oh my
that.
god.
Or like a English muffin the size of that, and just like if you know how to do your eggs well, like on that size kind of muffin.
Do you know the other day we had eggs beating for dinner, and
Niggerific.
we didn't get our normal eggs from Levin. We got them from the supermarket, and they just did not want to come out right, so I ended up with 5 eggs on my 3 English muffins.
Because it's like, you know what? There was 20 chickens per cage.
Yeah.
For those. Like, yeah, that's economic actually. Well, if anything, it's quite smart utilising your space.
Yeah, but it's gross. I
You-
love when eggs are right. When eggs are good. Oh my god.
You fucking egg.
Oh, I would fuck an egg.
Yeah, man.
I love eggs.
I can.
I might have eggs for dinner.
I'd
Actually.
fuck anything. It's been a while.
For those listening, you might notice my voice is a bit funny.
Yeah, man.
Oh
what's
my
been
god, it's so hot.
What's been going down that throat of yours?
If it wasn't so painful, I wish my voice would stay like this forever.
Man, sometimes I'm like, God, yes, man, I got a cold. Man.
I was on a team call the other day, and my mate Craig from South Island was like, hey everyone. And he's like, oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Oh, send me some voice recordings.
You know what? Yeah, man, I do a lot of voice work. Like, don't you hate it when you come home and you just can't seem to figure out what you want for dinner? Well, here at Vogel's, we've expanded these ready-to-eat 2-minute meals in the microwave. Oh, the juices.
Vogel's 2-minute meals. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So welcome to Before You Jump. This is Kels and I'm chilling with my man Dylan with that rhymed.
Hungry? No,
Oh yeah.
This is it. Are you hungry? But you're on a diet. Here's some Vogels. It's going to take 3 days to cook.
Yeah, by then you'll die.
Yeah.
But you'll be dying to the sweet smell of yeast.
And not that vaginal yeast, the good yeast.
No, I was like,
bread
no,
yeast, you
I
know
was
what
like,
I mean?
yeah, well, I tried peeling back my foreskins here for the first time, and I got a waft of the.
I've discovered some feta in there. It's delicious.
I was like, oh man, it's like a parmesan shaker in my pants.
I'm like, honey, make some Italian tonight. I'll season it.
Had nothing. I no words. No words. Like, I was, in my head was taking a trip down memory lane. We were talking about Thai food before, and
Yeah,
I was
we were,
like,
yeah.
hey, like, and Jen was saying like, how she makes good pad Thai.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, like I remember we had that boys trip to Thailand, and there was like a place where it was like edible bowls.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, man, you can't, it's for $1, and I stopped because the kids were in the room.
Yeah.
But like, there were places where like you can get a happy ending whilst finishing off your pad Thai.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, like, man, it was just like, you know how like, let's say going back to say high school days where,
Yeah.
you go to parties and stuff, and all you really want to do is just a passion and touch some.
Some titties.
Well, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. It wasn't about the pussy back then. Like, whoa, no.
I mean,
whoa,
that
whoa,
was
whoa,
just.
put the brakes. Like,
Yeah.
boobs, dude. Boobs. Like that was as far as just like, you and if you're not so like poppy with the girls' friends, you guys be like, man, like imagine one of us like was pashing up a chick. And like she got her titties out, and it's like fucking that's that. Nah, don't even fucking try me with that shit. That's crazy. That will never like happen. Like well over there in Thailand, literally like any girl that's from Thailand, any Thai girl, you just as honestly you go up to them. So oh, you're pretty. Oh hey darling, like you want a boom boom, like you want to fuck.
There's a bug on my microphone.
Yeah, like that's you. Just,
Sorry.
Nah, slam that shit. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yes.
Shut that motherfucker.
Jiminy Cricket. I'm your conscience.
Oh my god.
When you wish.
I can still be saved. I can. Oh,
Oh,
you,
yeah, it's
you did
bits
it
of them coming
again.
out now.
Oh, is that
Sorry,
my
back
leg?
to Thai boys.
Is that my other leg? Oh my god, is that my spleen? No, my. I just go to the light. I don't see a light. Oh shit, we're obviously going to hell. No, no. It flame.
burns.
No, it burns. Oh, it
Oh, I
burns.
should have told Jiminy to suck my.
I should have repented my sins, and I'll be in heaven with all the rest of the Catholic priests with their rosary beads. Yeah. Oh, so wait on. They were never rosary beads. They were the whole time.
Anal beads.
How did you not know? We literally had our sex toys on our
So
robes.
every 10th one was a big one.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, like
Decade.
boom, 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 boom. Like yeah. Oh shit. Imagine that. Like number 7, number 8. Number 9. I remember like with this chick I was going out with, like she had just come out of a long like relationship.
Yeah.
And she was just like she didn't really want to like talk to anyone. Like she was heartbroken, right?
Yeah.
But she still wanted to explore things sexually. So she decided like she's gonna test the waters with her own body
Yeah.
and started getting things like stretchers and stuff and those and it was basically like a long like fucking plastic. I mean, like a zip tie kind of thing. Like with it's just I don't know how to fucking explain it, but all the beads on it, and they were like, that slowly get bigger, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not from that.
You're not from that school.
No, that world. Like, I mean, if you want to like down fuck doggy style backdoor action, cool. But then there's whoa, what are you doing? What's that thing? I wouldn't fucking know. And then she was just, and then anyway, she was just like, trying to like get me because she was laughing with me because. She one time she was on top and she kind of like did the reach around, and as soon as it got anything below the balls, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Hey, lady.
Hey.
I did not wipe well today.
Yeah.
Mama won't do that.
Yeah, look at me while you turn the ball. Look at
skimmed
me
on
while you
the
turn the
toilet
ball.
paper.
Look at me while you turn the ball. Like, where are you going? What the fuck are you doing? You don't keep going down. Like, do you know what the male anatomy? Like, there's gooch and then there's asshole, man. Like. What do you think? Like a man's asshole is hair free? I'm pretty sure mine ain't. Like, no, man. You doing that willingly? No. Like, she knows that she's not, like she tried once to like do the whole reach around with her finger, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
before you go any further, I was looking up at her. She's on top, like out of breath, like, what? You're not into that. I'm instantly like, no, I want to get off.
Yeah.
Like, she's okay. Like, so then when she showed all these under her bed, like this fucking plastic container full of like stuff.
Fun.
I'm like, man, you little like, because we'd only been talking for like a month, and like it's like the first time I actually lived in another town, and like and I was single too. Like I just come out of a 12-year. Like I was having a bit of fun like as well. Like so I wasn't more like you sleep with other guys. I was more like, hey, you little fucking whore. Like what's going on? And she's like, no. Like just. Oh, for you. That's okay, but weird. What is it? Like? And then when she pulled like this, like it's like a plastic kind of fucking like a straw with like fucking these like plastic balls on them. They slowly get bigger and bigger. And then she was like, let's see how far we can. We're gonna, like one by one. We're gonna slowly get you further and further down this. And I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Like she's like, one day it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then we were like casual fuck buddies for a year.
Yeah.
And a bit, and then we finally became like boyfriend girlfriend. It took like over a year. It was because it wasn't on our radar, but the sex was good. But like, and then we went out for about like a year, and I can tell you now that I never once ever had. Nah, she was sometimes trying and catch me off guard when you're at your absolute fucking horniest.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? Put that back.
Nope.
He's like, you tried to sneak that one on me, like. No, like it never was my.
Never your jam.
And I don't think it ever will be. And I know people that are like.
And hey, if it is your jam, good for you.
Yeah, but it's just not me.
It's just not your jam.
Absolutely not. Like it's a one-way street back there.
You don't even like a little tongue action on there?
Absolutely not.
Never even tried?
No, I don't. No, it's not my thing, man. Like I get nervous when like I wipe too vigorously. I'm like, oh, it's a bit too. Man, pump your brakes, Carlos.
It's a bit rough.
It is a bit. Oh yeah, when the finger, when you that was your joke, eh? When the finger pokes through the old TP. It's a TP for my manhole. Should have three-plied it. So what does Edward Scissorhands and Wolverine?
What?
What do they do? What do
they do? Well, Wolverine can put the claws away.
Yeah. But let's say like he's watching a YouTube clip and he gets angry. Isn't that where they come out when he gets mad?
Oh, you're worried about halfway through wiping. He's like, oh, Garfield.
Yeah, weapon barrage.
But
yeah. Anyway,
long
story short, the key takeaway from that, it's stupid long yard, is I don't get down the back door. The floor's
How
yours.
did we go from my throat to
My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack? Duh. Let's go. Let's do it. But I don't do the.
You don't do the back door.
Absolutely.
Not even a little rubbing action.
No. Like in terms of anything on me.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I don't like this shit.
Nothing.
Nah, not my thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, doing wrong. I don't want anything in there. I'll just leave it there. Anyway,
I don't know. Have you? Anyway, has anyone seen that D battery I left here? It seems to be gone. No, don't look this way. And then we're like, yeah, I'm trying to look for my car battery.
That's an ever-ready battery.
God damn it!
That bunny keeps going. Oh, is that Jerusalem?
Oh yeah, the ever ready. or was it Oh no, Everready was the black and red one. That was the cheap one, eh?
Oh,
Duracell.
no, Everready was a little battery man who runs around with muscles.
And that was the Energizer.
Oh, that was in Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's
Do they
right.
even still make it? Oh, no, Everready was a little black cat.
Yeah, that was the cheap. The cheap
Yeah, that
one.
were the known brand, but still cheap.
Yeah, and then when you chuck in your CD in the Discman,
Yeah.
and then it was so temperamental that it, like your songs keep skipping, and they had this
Yeah.
thing called I'm speaking like this for anyone who's under the age of 30, pretty much, and then they had this mode that it was called anti-shock.
Oh,
you
God.
and you touch
And
the
it made
anti-shock
no
button,
difference.
and no, it did. Like it was sweet, but then the battery will last about 2.5 hours. It wouldn't even get to track 17 on that CD.
Yeah.
And then, so then you start just buying. All your money started going towards batteries, or my
Yep.
paper run money, and then
You start stealing out people's remotes.
No, and then Dixman had these like rechargeable. I'm like, you recharge it, motherfucker?
Yeah,
And
it took
then-
like 3 days.
No, I was just like, yeah, like you bite on them a few times, chuck them in the freezer, boom, like no cows. No, this isn't South Auckland. We rechargeables, and you can use them over and over again. Like what? Reuse batteries? That is some wild out the gate, Back to the Future type shit. It was like when Discmans went from 18 songs to one day this white boy had this fucking Discman, but it had, I'm like, 130 songs.
Yeah,
This
oh,
motherfucker over
man.
here. Man, who the fuck you think you're talking? Do you think, how stupid do you think I am? Like, no, seriously, Calvin. There's
3 albums on here.
there's 130 tracks on here because it's an MP3. Evie, what, nigga? Like, MP, what's that? Like, man, I try and burn a fucking CD on, trying to burn a CD. You get 18 tracks max, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you go into their car and you're skipping away and like it's track 78 or whatever. Like, how the fuck did you do? And that just blew my mind. Like, you can have 100 songs.
And you know what the worst
Ooh.
was? Once I
Fucking game.
one of my first cars, I actually got
What was it?
my first car.
Yeah.
First car I bought, not the first car I was able to use, right?
Mm.
First car I bought was a Honda Accord.
But it's pretty much my first car.
I think it was an 87 Honda Accord. 87 or 89.
Mine was a Honda
It was
Refaga.
great.
which
Oh,
is-
those
was
were good
more or
cars.
less like an Escort, eh? They were the same
Yep.
kind of buzz, like, yeah.
So mine was an Accord white tow bar
Oh,
and a
man.
manual.
Yeah.
Double overhead cam, 1.8 litre engine.
Yes.
Oh, that thing was great. But it had no stereo, so I imported a stereo
Mm.
from eBay.
Yo,
I went on
shit.
eBay because
You were ahead
you
of the
couldn't get
game.
MP3 CD players here. You could only get CD players. So I went on eBay and I got an MP3 CD player, and that was great, except
Mm.
because it was MP3 and not CD, when you turn the car off, it went back to the first song. But
Every
if you're-
time.
Every time. But if you're playing a CD, it would remember where you're up to.
Should have just got yourself a CD stacker.
Well, in the end, I wish I had. Because in the end, I just end up buying CDs.
Oh, yeah.
But if you burnt an MP3, because if you're going on a road trip, you want some long play.
100%.
And so we would burn these MP3 CDs. But yeah, if you turn the car off and turn it back on, track 1. And you're like, oh, what were we up to? 76. Skip.
Yeah.
But that CD player was good, though, because it did have a remote.
Why do you need a remote when it's in?
So that way, if you're driving, you can give the remote to your co-pilot and be like, go back to 76. And they had to do skip.
Skip, motherfucker.
Yeah. It was great. That was a great CD player. It was
Man.
a fucking good car. I wish I hadn't sold it in the end.
I've never, out of all the cars, it's not like there's heaps of them, but out of
Yeah.
all the cars I've ever owned, I never ever once had a manual. I didn't see the fucking point.
I
With
loved
people like, man, fuck having an automatic manual. I'm like, this shit does it does it for you, dog. Like, you don't have to.
No, I loved having a manual.
Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, like driving along, and it's like walking up an escalator. You know what I mean? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why when it's doing it for you? I don't understand. Like, so you got to do this all the time. You got to. Whereas
Change gears.
my car does it for me, and I'm the weirdo. I don't understand. I never and ever like, especially going to all boys school. And
Yeah.
like, Cal's over here wants a fucking automatic. He wants a fucking automatic. You can't get a roto with a fucking automatic. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine by me. Like, but I'm chilling, dog. Like, just I had to do the whole. But like, you had to learn in a manual. You got to understand the mechanics of shit.
So I learned to drive in this real piece of shit. It was a Ford Laser.
Ford Laser.
Yellow Ford Laser.
Oh, it had to be yellow.
But the engine was kind of shot, and so you had to either constantly, Like if you came up to a set of lights and you stopped, you had to pull the choke out to keep it going.
Pull the choke.
And so it was the only way it'll keep running. And like you had to start it with this is when you had a choke. Like you had to pull the choke out, start the car, wait for it to warm up, put the choke in and go. And then if you came to a set of lights, and this is where it's difficult. If you came to a set of lights, you had to brake, pull the choke out to keep the car running. If you're on a hill, you then had to pull the handbrake, do a handbrake start, and once you get moving quickly, put the choke in. So I learned to do lots of things at once while driving, indicate and all that normal bullshit. And then so eventually when I got my first car that you didn't have to do the choke for, which was the Honda, I was like, what am I going to do with all my time?
Yeah, so why wouldn't people have that same mentality when it came to the next thing, which is like, you don't have to change gears either? No choking, no changing gears? God damn.
Oh yeah, the first automatic I drove, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah. Like, because I was never about like, man, I want to drive real fast. Like,
Yeah.
what about speed? Like, I was always like, it's got good sounds in this motherfucker. Like, cool.
Yeah.
I
was never about the speed.
blast some sounds, chilling.
But my first two cars were manuals.
Mm.
In fact, my second car was a van, and it was a manual, and it was a column change on the steering wheel.
In a van
down
by the river.
Oh, that was a great. I love that van.
Yeah?
I got laid a lot in that van.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
Did you call it something really fucking stupid? Like, yeah, I call it the shaggin'
No,
wagon.
we called it Big Red.
Big Red.
Yeah, it was a great van.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was converted into a sleeper. I had this idea the other day. Fuck. So
you were the original Pimp My Ride.
it was. Oh God, I wish I still had it. It was a 1.6 litre van, Vinette. I had this idea the other day that I thought was like, oh my God, if I had the money. Steve-O. You know Steve-O from Jackass? Do you know he's got a really good podcast now, right?
Yeah, for hard. Yeah.
And he does it. It's called Steve-O's Wild Ride because he does it in the back of a van.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, that is fucking such a good idea.
Mm.
And he's just like, build a studio in this van, and he goes to the guests. And I'm like, my Lord.
They just park outside the hotel that they stay at sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They're just chilling and...
In the back of the van. I was
Yeah.
like, this is such a fucking good idea.
Yeah.
So
And
I
he
was
and he
like, I need
just
to get a
and he
van.
sort of so he's that's his comedy tour.
Yeah.
That's his it just all bundles into one.
Into one.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, that's a genius move.
Because we were discussing as Palmy comedians just recently, a couple of days ago, that we want to do more road trips.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do.
All we need to do is buy like a $3 million RV, and we're
Yeah,
good.
the
That's the
comedy hub
last thing.
the comedy hub I think should invest in a van.
Yeah, man, a van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a 12-seater van.
Yeah, but it's like have couches in that motherfucker, like, you know, no.
No.
Okay, cool.
But have it so it can convert into a sleeper.
Mm.
So all the seats lie down, you can sleep like 2 or 3 people in it.
Yeah.
So you got 2 or 3 of the boys in the van.
Yeah.
Rock up to a town, do a gig, get drunk, crash in the back of the van, get up the next day, go
Get
to
up
the
there
next
the
town.
next day, you guys drive off, and then I go to the airport. I'll meet you all there.
Oh, you pussy.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
just like shit.
You wouldn't want to hang out in a van with comedians, good music, good food, laughing all the way for like a couple hours to the next
Of
town.
course I fucking would, nigga. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Because you could do like,
That'd be fucking really fucking cool.
your first stop would be like, what's 2 hours? What's less
I was
than
about to say like go to like say
Why were you doing
Old Cooney, like the
Yeah.
Winterfest, whatever they're called. What the fuck it's called? Well, it's not winter anymore, isn't it? So we're coming into spring. So oh man, we gotta go you gotta go Hawke's Bay this time of year. It's beautiful, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude's like we could go to a bar type venue, but then
Yeah.
tomorrow we could do like a vineyard kind of,
Yeah.
you know. But
And then what you do is in the back of the van, you also pack a couple tents.
okay,
So that way...
we can do. Oh, so we do camping ground gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No,
Okay.
you do it in bars still. Fuck
Okay.
camping grounds.
Okay.
Those fucking gypsies.
Yeah. The gypsies. Yeah, man. Is it those gypsy fairs, eh? Where they just
You don't want to do those.
no, but there was like that billboard, but like gypsy fairs where they're just selling their shit, their crap. That
Yeah.
they made like look at these. Oh, these cute, these macaroni earrings. Aren't they great? Like no, it's just
It's
a
just
table
bullshit.
of shit. Like
I remember going to them and being so unimpressed because like people were flocking to buy these
wind chimes or
made of like
dream
bent,
catchers.
wind chimes made of bent forks bent around a marble. And I was like, why? They're like, oh, they're lovely wind chimes.
It's
I'm like,
gypsy.
you could make that at home.
Yeah. Look, it's a bracelet made of like dandelions and twigs.
Yeah.
$8. Like,
And like, $8.
yeah. I mean, these bitches got
What
no
the fuck's
shoes
your
on.
overhead?
They got hairy toes and that bitch got a toe ring on.
Yeah.
And it's that girl got dreadlocks.
Homemade- lot of
or
homemade
is it
jewellery,
just
eh?
matted hair from not showering?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like we totally just like live a carefree life, man. Like, so what do you do? Like, yeah, we just make our own jewelry, man. So
Yeah.
like, what I got was I got this old fridge magnet, right? Put a hole in it, and then I found like this like whoa, like it was basically an old shoelace, right? And yes, but now it's like a necklace, dog. I gave it like a new meaning, like it's got new meaning in life. This fridge magnet is now like it's a medallion, you know, like hip hop.
Yeah.
You can wear it for hip. He starts trying to sell it to you, like you're into your hip like music. Yeah, it could be like a cool little bling bling.
Yeah.
It's like okay, how much is it? $21. I was like,
$21.
fuck you, like.
I'll
like,
give you 30 cents, motherfucker.
I mean, maybe 60 cents, man. Like
Yeah,
21 to 60 cents.
Cost of diesel's going up.
Like, how about no? Just in general. I mean, man, it's all you, man. I don't want to like approach your positive vibes and whatnot. Like, you're an asshole. Like, hey, man, whatever you think is on. That's your opinion, man. Like, I can't hate on that. I think you're a piece of shit, human being. Again, you dude. That's your opinion, and I can't hate on that. I'm literally, that's your wife. I'm gonna fuck her tonight when you're asleep.
Yeah.
It's like, again, like, this is just hypotheticals,
Can
man.
I join
like,
in, man? You into ass
like,
stuff.
wait. Yeah, can I watch? Can I call you Gregory for whatever reason? Like what? Like
Could you wear this Gestapo uniform?
yeah. It's my dad dad used to do this to me. Like God damn. The other night I was making sweet intense love to my wife with the AC turned all the way up, so it's like get hot and sweaty. Next thing you know, there was a rap on the door. It was my son Gabriel. My wife went to go to no. Let the boy watch.
Yeah.
It's how I learned from my father. How he learned from his.
Do you ever read McFoley's book?
Have a nice day.
No,
The first one?
No, the
Cheap Pops?
fiction book he wrote.
Nah. He had a children's book too, right?
He wrote a few, but I'm trying to think what it was called. I think I've got it in here somewhere. Tatum.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah, so Mike Foley.
It's a weird book, and in the book, the father gets the son a hooker.
Okay.
It's weird. It was real weird.
There you go, son.
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's kind of.
And I was like, Mick,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, man, my old man shouted me a root when I was 18. Like, there you go, son. I'm like, for real, Dad? Straight up.
Kid wasn't 18.
Huh?
Kid wasn't 18.
Okay.
He was a lot younger.
How we need to find a lot.
I think from memory 13.
God damn.
I was like, this is statutory rape, motherfucker.
13, like, when was...
Maybe 16.
13.
Maybe.
That was my first year of high school. 13.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, nah, I wasn't fucking when I was 13, but I was definitely passion and
grabbing.
just trying to figure out what the...
Playing a bit of grab ass.
Oh, no, just trying to figure out what... like, what the fuck's going on in the front section, like, this the pussy is a you got a mat.
Complicated beast.
Yeah, like what's going on, like, and then you start to see the first time you see like an actual hardcore porn. It's just like, whoa, man, like what is going on? Like what, man?
Yeah.
And then you try to replicate what you see on fucking.
And it don't work.
We'll just stick to the pashing, eh?
Yeah.
Stick to the pashing and the. Oh yeah. And just trying to fumble your way through. It was always like just up the shirt though. It was all about when you were 13. It was all about passion and boobs. Passion and boobs. Like, come on, swimming sports day. Come on, like, yo, boys, swimming sports. Yes. Oh, and the girls that developed earlier than.
Was
the
that
others.
because you went to an all boys high school though?
No, I'm talking about intermediate normal.
Okay.
I'm talking about the your first experiences as a young man.
As a young man.
Yeah, man. The first. I remember it was we went for a school. That was the thing. It was like the kids these days, like we're going for school camp, so we're off to Japan, fucking Pan.
Yeah.
Like, we went to Asher's Domain.
Yeah.
And we biked there, motherfucker. we biked to Asher's domain, slept in fucking tents, and you had to bring your own fucking shitty ass food. You going to Japan? What about you? Or like, oh, ours is nowhere near as flash. Like, thank you. Your school sounds a bit more reasonable. Where you guys go off to? Queenstown. What the actual fuck? Where was this?
Do you know my
growing up?
kid, my middle kid?
Yeah.
She their school, not just her. Actually, they're all going there. But you know, they go on 2 camps a year. They go on a summer camp and a snow camp.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah. Although this year they didn't do the snow camp because there was no snow. But
to make up for it, we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon next year.
No, hold on. To make up for it, this is what they did for 2 days. First day they went to, I think they played laser tag or something.
Yeah.
And then they went to skateboarding classes.
Oh, cool.
And then one other day they did something really fucking, rock climbing in the Lido. And I was like, that's pretty fucking,
but that's
still better than all the camps we went to.
But still, that's feasible, right? Like, and it's, you know, it's stuff around Palmy.
Yeah.
But when you hear, like, even my daughter Kiana, when she was like, I think like St. Mary's Primary School, the girl was like 7 years old, and they went to like stay at the chateau in Mount Ruapehu and went
That's a bit much.
snowboarding and shit.
Yeah.
At 7, I think our school camp at 7 is we just like slept in tents on the field.
Yeah, it was at West End.
Huh?
The first camp was on the field.
Yeah,
West
that's
End.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we lived lavishly. They went to Mount Ruapehu, dog. Like, it was it just blew me the fuck away. I was like, okay, well, this was like intermediate, normal. It was a school like day out, and we walked from intermediate normal. We walked all the way down to the end of town, Memorial Park, and then keep going, and then the long way back to the bridle track and just walk. It was just basically a 6-hour walk.
Yeah.
To one end of town and the other. But why it was such a magical walk there, Dylan, I was Form 1. We stopped at Memorial Park.
Yeah.
For our lunch break. And, she, I remember, I won't say her name. Because
she was no Canadian.
No, but, oh yeah.
Do you not want to say her
cash.
name because you still know her?
No, like, I just...
Or you just, like, she's she's still in town?
What year was it? Fucking 1997, right? Yeah, 1997. Her name was Serena, and the thing is, she was one of the first to get boobs, you know, like And I was the lucky one that got to see him, touch him, and, my first pash and whatnot. Yeah, and that was it. It was just see boob, touch him, some pashy, and it was just like, man, like it was crazy shit. And then I did see your one or two friends, the only one or two friends you have, like I just bashed her, like, yeah, I saw her boobs. Like, what? They're like, yeah. Like, whoa. Like, it was like high fiving, like, it's the greatest day on earth. Like, that was Form 1.
Yeah.
Form 2. But yeah, as you see, like, at an all boys school, like, you kind of waited for the parties at the end of the week. Like, not, man. Me and the boys, we wrestle at night before that's lights out. It's like, okay, that's cool. You do you, dog. I'm gonna go patch that girl from Girls High. Yeah. Like, that you could do that too.
Yeah.
But just early experiences, man.
Good times.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Well, seeing porn for the first time, it was hard because we're on dial-up, so it took a while. Oh
yeah, I remember the first porn clip I saw on the internet was like 27 seconds long.
But it was on LimeWire or something. Napster.
I can't remember.
Yeah, and there was the hopes that no one picked up the landline to make a call because it'll cut it off. Yeah. You start again. Yeah, but was it like, you going from magazines to this like intense, like, were you just like, what? Is her tongue actually on her?
It moves.
On her. Yeah. Like, wow. Was it just a game changer for you?
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, how old were
like holy shit.
Around the 13-year-old mark? Like,
oh, way before that.
Way before. I believe
it was probably Form 2.
Form 2. So it was like a year before then. 12.
Yeah, that was amazing. And it was like...
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It was just a mind-blowing thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I did draw the line at 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I got 9 seconds in when the first sight of shit was on my screen, and I nearly vomited instantly, and I just slammed the laptop down. I'm like, ugh. And then people around you just like... I was like, you watched the whole thing? Like, apparently it goes for, like, I don't know how many times.
I don't know how long it goes for.
I mean, you watched the whole thing without looking away. Like, yeah. Like, oh, man.
I've never really watched it at all.
That's
Because somebody
one and
told me
only
what it
time.
was beforehand.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you want to? And I'm like, no.
It's like, nah,
Not
man.
particularly.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, those chicks are hot as. Like, oh no, I'm done.
Yeah, no.
And
no.
I'm just like, no, that's not sanitary. You put
I did get tricked into blue waffle.
Oh, you poor cunt.
Oh man, that was horrible.
Yeah, there was some nasty shit in the early days of the
That's some
internet.
horrible stuff.
The early days of the internet, it was Wild Wild West, man. Like, Tub Girl. And
I don't know what that is.
you didn't even want them, motherfucking man. Like,
No, I don't think I do.
what? Anyone who's down with
I think if it had a label, you're kind of in the wrong place.
What's that?
If it had a label like 2 girls, 1 cup, do you know what I mean? Tub girl, blue waffle.
Blue what?
You just don't want to know.
You just, yeah. You get,
Like if it has a common tag.
well, that's what I was like, isn't it? Like laughing, like, nah, fuck off, bro. Nah, G, that's stupid. Oh, well, this is it. Oh, like, nah, what? Oh, yeah, 2 girls pashing, and it's just there's no, they don't lube up the entryway. There's no like sort of guiding you into it. It's just like that was what I was like. These 2 girls are hooking up. Like, whoa, yuck, instant.
Yeah, instant no.
But it started off as a joke, like. It's just like, man, it's like in 40-year-old version, like, it's like, man, I had a weekend. So, like, we went to Tijuana,
Yeah.
Mexico. You know, those shit, like, those women fucking a horse. Like, yeah, so we went there, and it's a woman fucking a horse. It's not as cool as it sounds. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, I've seen some shit in Thailand, like, where you got to go to a ping pong show just to tick it off the list.
Do you though?
Huh?
Do you though?
I don't know, like we all kind of end up there everywhere anyway. Like, but like there's more than they should not call it the ping pong shows because there's a lot of other things that replace ping pong with other items.
Oh,
Like say like a fishing line with like blades on it.
Oh.
Pulled, yeah, like but the funny but the
My
most
balls
disgusting
just left my body.
the disgusting / funniest one was we were sitting there, and this Thai lady comes out, and like she's just in a robe, and she just sits in this like chair,
Yeah.
like in front of us, and then she's just like naked, and she just spread leg, and she points to one of the bros, Nathan.
Yeah.
He's like, "Darling, you like this, huh?" He's like, "Yeah, fucking." I like your box, like haha, because he's so white. And he's like, "You like what, darling? You like what's in here? You want to see what's inside, darling?" And he's like, he was trying to like, he thought he was being cool. Like it was just like one of those white boys that was just unaware of how unfunny they are.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, he'll fucking spread those lips." We're like, what a fuckwit. Who
Yeah.
is this your mate? Like, because it was 11 of us for a stag do, and I didn't know this cunt, and I didn't want to after. "Yeah, spread your lips." She's like, "You want them wide, nice and wide for you, nice and wide?" And he was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And she started to. This is right in front of us. It's quite graphic. But then a fucking budgie flew out.
Oh, gross.
No, but here's the cool part, though. And this is the part that's impressive. If that didn't impress you. It fucking flew over and landed on on Nathan's fucking shoulder. That's the cool part.
No,
Like, you say, stay still. You want over here? You see my friend? Okay, you want over here? Like, pointed to shoulder.
Yeah.
And then, like, but she started just, like, sort of, like clapping on her, on the front of her vagine,
Yeah.
and the fucking little budgie flew out and like flew over to. I was just like,
Oh, that's fucked
how
up.
high are we?
Yeah.
Or did that just happen? And it, and I was like, wow. And then I remember because like you got to pay like a door fee, and
Yeah.
it's like a obligatory. Like it comes with a drink as well.
Oh yeah.
But you have to have that drink before you leave. You can't just pop in, pop out.
Yeah.
They kind of don't let you.
You gotta finish the drink.
Yeah, they kind of don't let you. So by then it's 3 girls, 3 shows deep by then, sort of thing. They just won't fucking let you because they're trying to get money out of you to stay. And it was just insane, dude. Like that was, and then we were leaving, and it was more like. Some of us were like, well, we took that off the list. We could tell everyone's been to a pong show. And that's when the bro Steve was like, wait.
There was no ping pongs.
Yeah. He's like, has anyone fucking realized there was no ping pongs? There was fishing line and blades and
Oh, gross.
there was utensils and spoons and fucking
birds.
No, it was one was a maraca kind of thing. and then the bird And it's like, cool. Like, well, I guess. And that was the mood. Like, should we just go have some magic mushroom shakes and get drunk then?
Yeah.
So yeah. And then every now and then, like, that was really something, eh? Like, yeah. It's like, and then when the boys like, oh, come on, boys, it only cost us $3 each. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, yay! And then all was good in the world. And then other shit happened, and that holiday deserves 5 fucking podcast episodes. It's insane.
Yeah.
I
don't think I want to hear any more about it.
Oh man, I only given you I haven't given you nothing yet. It's it
went places.
It changed me such a way. Oh my god, like the live sex shows and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was a hell of a day. Hell of a day. The food, like I go back. We'll go right back to the food. Like it was like 80 cents for like for like say like prawn pad thai, and you're on the coast, and they just caught that motherfucking prawn a few hours ago. The pad thais are insanely like just tasty as fuck. It's at a bowl that's edible, and it costs you like 80 cents.
Yeah.
And then you go to fucking downtown like Palmy.
Yeah.
And there's this fake ass like fucking pad thai that was made from with a Maggi fucking sachet. Yeah, it's like $22.
Yeah.
That's $22, and you can't eat the plate. What are we doing here? Like,
it's not advised to eat the plate.
Excuse me, so buddy, can I eat the plate? Oh no, darling, you don't eat no plate. What the fuck is this? What do you just leave the plate there on the table after you're done? You don't eat it? Okay. Oh, well, we used to their bloody own, but I'd rather eat the plate. So I just don't. So I'm just Macca's GC. Oh, we did Wendy's today though.
We did Wendy's, man. It was good.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
I felt real like just a dumb fuck when I was just like, oh, excuse me, miss. I hope it's not a dumb question, but what's a parfait? She was just like, what's another word for Sunday? It's a Sunday, basically. It's our Sundays. I'm like, so why don't you just call it a Sunday?
Yeah.
But because we have Sundays too. And I'm like, what? Okay. So these are parfaits are Sundays, yes, for $8 a year. But you also have Sundays, yes, for $5.
Yeah.
I'm like, does that not? That sounds pretty. Let's go for the flake shake. That sounds like.
Yeah.
Make any sense?
And she's trying to describe all the desserts to you.
Yeah, man.
Lovely young waitress though.
Oh, it was
very nice person.
First job, like she was real like friendly.
Do you know what's funny is I got a funny story about that girl.
About who?
That girl who served us today.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Weird, eh?
Yeah, because yeah.
So we went to Wendy's 2 weeks ago.
Nice. I
Um,
thought I was your only one.
no, me and Jen and one of the kids. Oh, Gabby. Gabby wasn't well. So we went to Wendy's for lunch, and it was her first day.
Oh, is that the chick, the girl that served us today?
The blonde girl.
Oh, it was her first day.
It was her first day, and they were training her how to do it.
Mm.
And so I was really patient. Do you know what I mean? Because I knew they were with her at the till, and they do this and they'll do that.
Yeah. Point of sale, front of house. First day, she would have been nervous.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
So I go up and I order, I make sure I order really clearly and slowly and all that sort of thing.
Mm.
And she got it all down. She got it all done fine, no problem. And then you know how they sit and you say where you want to sit.
Yeah. What table number?
Yeah. So so we're sitting there, and another lady brings the food out, right? And the order's perfect, nothing wrong, right?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. And then we sit there for a while, and Jen goes, "Oh, there's no drinks." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So I was like, "I'll go up and ask." So I went up, and another lady, she was an Indian lady, not that matters, but who I was like, "Oh, excuse me," the lady who brought out my food. I was like, "Excuse me, sorry, I think you forgot our drinks." She goes, "What drinks?" I said, "Oh, we all got combos, so we should all have a drink." She goes, "What did you order?" And I said, she goes, "Have you got a receipt?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know where the receipt is. I don't know if I got one." She's like, "Okay, what did you order?" I said, "My wife got an upsized combo with a Coke Zero with no sugar. I got a medium combo with Coke no sugar, and we got 2 small lemonades with a small cheeseburger meal. And she's like, and 2 of those. And she's like, oh. And the blonde girl's going, these are their drinks. And she's like, I don't know. I don't think those are their drinks. And the blonde new girl was going, no, these are their drinks. She put them on the tray for a lady to take, and she didn't take them. But there was 1 drink missing. And I go, oh, we still need 1 more lemonade, though. She goes, okay, sit down and I'll bring it to you. And then the lady who was training her, the Indian lady, has the nerve to go, sorry, it was her first day. And I was like, bitch, she didn't get it wrong. You fucking got it wrong.
Yeah.
You who have been there for ages, not the nice person who served us. Like,
Does
you
she have
got
an
it wrong.
Indian accent?
Yeah?
Okay, I feel like to tell the story properly, you should have done the Indian accent.
I don't think I can do that.
Why
It's
not?
cultural appropriation.
What do you
Charles.
mean? It's you're trying to tell an accurate recount.
Yeah, you can do it because you're Indian.
I am not Indian.
Well, you may as well be.
Fuck you. You know, it's so good. But instead of magic carpet, it's it's not. It's a magic flex mat. Magic flex mat. Can you do any, actually, very randomly off topic, can you do any accents?
Probably. I just can't maintain them.
Well, just give it a shit.
Like the other day, I did
Fire it
South
up.
African accent, and it was really good.
Yeah.
When the kids were like, that was really good, do it again. I couldn't do it.
We'll try it again.
No, I can't see. No, you put me under too much pressure.
No,
Let me
like
think.
I just throw. I don't know if they're good or bad, but they entertain myself. Like you be South African, mate. Like, grew up in Durban, die Sharkbok,
I probably can't right now because of my
Ja,
throat.
ja, tight in a rhino ass.
But
Mate, I can't comprehend, mate.
do you know what it
The
is?
amount of colours on that flag, yeah? The South African flag, too many colours, mate. Pick a colour scheme and go with it, mate.
I
don't know.
I find I can't do accents, but I like to invent characters, and then I
And-
like to invent their backstory.
Oh yeah, man. That's Brooklyn Nine-Nine type shit, eh? Like
Yeah,
Brooklyn Nine.
I love to just like.
I have that shit, but
The other day in the shower, I invented this character named Nigel, and he lives with he's 47. He lives
give
with
me his backstory.
yeah.
Nigel's
he
47 years old.
he lives with his mother.
Lives with his moms.
He goes to church every Sunday.
Okay.
She doesn't know, and he just likes church. He's one of these people who just does like. I interview them in my head, and I'm like, so did your family always go to church? He's like, no, I just enjoy going to church.
I mean,
It's very good company.
and I just don't want to burn in hell for all eternity. So,
And he loves bird watching, and he likes going for long walks because it kills the urges.
kills the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get laid, but I'm gonna.
And he has a
He wears khaki shorts and has binoculars.
Yeah.
Binoculars.
exactly, and he has a weird relationship with his mother.
What do you mean by weird?
Like obviously not sexual, but
But gives
because
her like back rubs.
because he's not married and he's single, he treats it like it's his wife.
Kind of like the movie The Joker. Joaquin Phoenix.
No, because he cares for his mother.
Yeah.
Like he like washes her and makes
Yeah,
sure
just
she
like in The
remains
Joker.
healthy. No, this is more like Seymour Skinner and his mother.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are we still going shopping, mother? I think we're still going antiquing, aren't we, mother?
Yeah.
Shut up, Seymour.
Word. Okay. And that's Nigel.
That was Nigel. Yeah, Nigel the ornithologist, or whatever it's called.
See, like I like that, but
Ornithologist.
then like giving it like a voice as well. Like, but
Oh, he had a voice.
What was his voice?
It was like
I am
Marjorie, that's my mother.
Marjorie's my mother. Yes.
We often will go for a long walk together, and
I
I find a long walk kills the urges. And Marjorie, that's my mother, we'll come home and we'll have a nice slice of cake,
Yep. Cup of tea.
a lovely cup of tea.
Mum does a
and,
wicked Louise
Nigel's also the kind of guy who treats himself every other Thursday to fish and chips, but he doesn't actually get fish and chips. He just gets a toasty. Because that's the biggest waste of time and money in the world. So every other Thursday I treat myself to a nice toasty from the local fish and chips. They're very nice people.
and
there.
a half a scoop of
Orientals.
crinkles.
And, yeah, I'll get myself a nice cheese and tomato toasty.
I've
And
been meaning to ask them about this mahjong.
yeah,
I'm assuming the Oriental, they should know.
they're
How to
very
do it.
friendly down there. So young and
So young. Hey, this is Rush Hour 1, dog. So young.
and Timothy. They're very nice people from mainland China.
So young.
And I don't have much of the other Chinese food. I just find it doesn't agree with my palate.
Yeah, but I really like their toasties.
But they do a lovely toasted sandwich.
The uncanny thing is it's very similar to the New Zealand way.
Yeah.
We're not that far apart when you think about it.
They're very friendly, and
Absolutely.
I also enjoy a nice butter chicken, extra mild, with extra rice, because I find it just needs to be, it's a bit strong, you know, and
but the naan, it's
yeah.
Hey, while we're here, what's your favourite Bible verse?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I agree. Mary would fucking get it, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
She would. That minx.
I do enjoy my sweets.
Hard-boiled raspberry drops.
Yep. I keep.
No, Macintosh. He's a Macintosh dude.
No. Werther's Originals.
Oh, I was about to say the other one would be Oddfellow.
I like a nice Werther's Original. Yeah, or a nice Oddfellow's mix. A minty sometimes. I remember as a child, the minties and the lolly scrambles were my favourite.
Yep. And then what I'd do is my mother, her name's Marjorie, remember?
Marjorie, she's my mother.
We would get the wrapper and we'll see who could rip the longest kind of trail. We call it the Minties Trail.
Yeah. Did you want to talk to her, mother?
Actually,
Mother?
No.
No, she's in the bath.
Actually, I better. It's been 3 days. I better.
She's a good mother. Goes through a lot of batteries for some reason, but she's a good mother.
Nigel, all right. I find like when I make like characters that it ends up being like loosely based on someone in my life, you know.
Oh yeah.
Or their voice or whatever. Like, yeah, like because it gets to a point where you're not trying to like impersonate or emulate whatever the fuck you want to mimic their the country you're trying to.
Yeah.
It's someone that you know who happens to be fucking Russian
and
or
most
happens
of,
to be.
most of mine are Kiwis.
Most of you like your
Creative
network, like people.
No. Like the people I create in my head are Kiwis.
Because Kiwis got these different Kiwi accents.
Yeah, some are Australian.
You know, like
Oh yeah, like my favorite. The other one is I did this guy Uncle Barry, who was actually based off a friend of mine's. He actually is based off something a friend of mine told.
Nigel Barry, Jesus.
Uncle Barry.
Nigel and Barry. These are
Those
white.
good Kiwi names.
Yeah.
My mate Jordan from Auckland worked in the supermarket, and one of his favourite customers, because when you work in the supermarket, you kind of have your regulars come through, and one of his favourite was this bloke who would answer his own questions. So he'll come through and be like, "Oh yeah, g'day Jordan, how are you? Yeah, you're bloody good, aren't you? Yeah. Have you tried that new chocolate over there, that bloody new winner? Because, oh, fucking great, isn't it? Isn't it? Bloody, of course you like it. Look at you fat type of guy.
Hey, you fucking girl's blouse, eh?
Yeah, and he insults everyone in a kind-hearted way. Yeah. What are you up to tonight? You young lad going to go get yourself some fucking feline company, if you know what I mean?
Paint the town bloody red.
Of course you do.
Paint the town red, eh? Hey,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, there he is. Hey.
Yeah, there he is, the big guy.
He fucking loves it.
I'm going to go home and have a bit of Victoria Bitter myself.
Yeah. Watch the NPC.
Yeah.
Watch the All Whites.
Yeah. Hope my bloody counties come through tonight against the bloody Crusaders. No, Christchurch, Canterbury.
Counties wear stubbies and a toy bucket
That's
hat.
it. That's the guy.
And it's he wears
all year round.
And a Canterbury rugby jersey, but it's got like a multitude of colours on it and stripes. And
Yeah.
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 And it's just like, oh man.
Or a Waikato jersey.
Yeah. Like, see, I found like clothes and shit early on in the game, and it's like, I don't know, color coordinated wearing it. Plus, going to like South Auckland every school holidays with those sort of markets.
Yeah.
We just get
Good
like,
times.
I mean, no one outside of South Auckland knew what knockoffs were. Like, there was no.
No, there was a place here in Palmy that used to do them.
No, it was before that. Like, there was like
Yeah,
before
true,
that.
true.
Like, there was no coin safe. There was no Barris. There was no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it was only Otara Market that did it. Like, they started
Yeah.
off with the parody T-shirts. You know.
Yeah.
And and then they started with the hoodies and stuff, but it only was in South Auckland for quite a few years.
Yeah.
Man, like, and you know, and then you start seeing, especially going to Boys High, there was a lot of white boy farmers. There were a lot of stubbies.
Swan dries.
Yeah, all that. You know, like, but man, like when the Girls High came along, like it was especially like all the buses that would come after school.
Yeah.
There was girls everywhere, right? And like, I don't know, like up your game, boys. And like I found a little bit of fashion, a little bit of swag.
Yeah.
And like it didn't go that far. But then you get mixed up in the cultures. Like, I was getting confused because then Tony Hawk blew up. The next thing, skate shoes, baggy boom denim jeans, ball bearing necklaces, spiking your hair. It was all that shit, and then rock became 37 different like subgenres. Like, it's I started getting lost in the shuffle. Like, and then I started playing the guitar. So for the first time in my life, I started listening to rock music. Yeah, and I was just like, I just didn't know who I was anymore, man. Like, I got lost. I was like, man, it's too much. I'm starting to white out. When you get too deep in the Pākehā game, you know what I'm talking about. The next thing you know, you're willing, hey mum, for lunch tomorrow, could I get some cheese sandwiches, please? And
can I have a quiche?
Wait, oh my god, what's going on? What's that? And then I realized that I can do both.
You know what we should do?
Both of that shit.
Hold on, you know what we should do?
We should do what?
We should do a show. We should do an episode where we interview each other as different people.
Man.
So you can interview me and I'll be Nigel or Barry.
But every now and then we'll cut we've lost connection, and we go back to us. So then we got to play a character who's playing a character. Oh man, that sounds.
And then we once you've interviewed.
For that, I need to smoke some weed for that one.
And I'll interview you as like.
Yeah. As Nigel, say. Let's just say for example.
No.
Sorry.
No. I'll be Nigel. Okay. You can be like, whoever you want to be. Like you create your own character.
Right. And
we got to interview them to get the backstory and shit.
But then, can you, whilst being Nigel, then do an impersonation of something else? So you are doing Nigel, who's doing, because that third tier is difficult.
We can make that happen.
Oh, word, man! This is just call me layer cake. It's the inception of, because that's the thing. Like doing an impersonation or a character or impersonation, doing that is hard enough for a lot of people. But whilst in that character mode, then impersonating Donald Trump, for instance. Yeah. While that's deep in the cut. That'll be hard to. Okay.
I think we should do that one day.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it'll be fun.
Can I? Oh man.
I want you to have like.
Well, we got to do it. We create a persona for the other person.
No. You create your own.
Okay. Because I would have.
No. You create your own, and the idea is that I want to know nothing about them, right? So I can't do Nigel. Because I
feel like I know way too much about Nigel.
I feel we've gone too deep. So I got to create someone else. But you got to create a persona, and through the interview we got to find out about this person.
Right.
So like we start the interview in a normal way, and we just got to ask life questions like, "Oh, what do you do for a living? And if you always want to do that, is this what you studied in university? And tell me about your parents and all that sort of thing."
Yeah, you see online and all these TV shows and YouTube. So many interviews and this and that podcasts, and all you see is people you already know. But what about that? Yeah, the girl next door, so to speak. Or the guy who serves you at the Caltex.
Exactly. That's who I want to interview.
Go back to the grassroots. The people
I think we should actually legit find these people too.
The backbone of your community. Let's interview people that really matter. The people amongst us, and they're like, here we have today, blah blah blah, and And then you whip out. So I didn't even know what's about to come at me. Like,
I'll just give you a name. You just get a name.
Yeah.
And then you got to make the rest up. Morgan will be good at this.
So good evening. So here we have today,
Tyrell.
Billy. Bill.
Yeah.
Bill. It says Bill the Gill. I assume there's a story behind that one. Hello, Bill. And then you just come at me with whatever you're going to come at me with.
Yeah. G'day. Bill the Gill.
You just come in really hot and heavy and wrong. Like, you decide.
They call me the Gill because I'm always fucking moist as a fish.
No, but say like you decide that your character is going to be autistic, and you realize 3 words into the first sentence, you're like, oh no, this is not going to go well.
Right.
And I'm trying to text you while we're doing this live, like, bruh, you decide. Autistic.
You know what else we should do?
Oh no.
We should have to each legit go out and find an interesting person to interview.
Easy.
Do you know what I mean?
Easy. It's palmy, dog. Like, what do I get out of this? Nothing. Like, what else are you doing with your day, dog? Like, watching Jeremy Kyle and ordering shit off infomercials. Like, that's how, but no. I reckon.
Hey, no, you know what you do is we interview them, right? and then before we drop the episode, we play the interview back and we commentate it.
Yeah.
So like we'll pause it and be like, "Oh, remember this? This was shit." Or this was crazy or insane, or
And
give
so
some
like-
more background and stuff.
And then just she had a bit of a booty on her for a old lady, checkout lady though.
Yeah.
Like, would you? I'm like, nah, yeah. Actually did, bro. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, bro. Like,
I went to cunt down.
yeah, I shut that cunt down. Oh, yeah, I was just, you know what? I'm gonna see how offensive I can possibly be. What's the most offensive? You know.
Yeah. The only problem is I don't want them here at my house.
I wanna do like a 2022 blackface.
Yeah. We should interview them at the Globe,
Yeah, or more.
so we're on neutral ground. So that way, when they're like not happy the fact that we call them fucking
Or like
whatever.
the dressing room, the public dressing room, Memorial Park after sunset. Yeah. What's this hole here? Why I am.
Right.
Do
Do you want to give before you jump? Because I need to go for a piss.
You need to go for a piss.
I could just go around the back, I suppose.
You
Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop?
Sure. Like you gotta
I
give.
mean,
Okay, I'll allow this. if
This
you give me
recording's
something.
over an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and we had another 15 minutes before that.
I didn't you. You said that you're gonna go hot and heavy with shit. Have you even?
I
have you,
did have some stuff to talk about. Yeah,
Well, like, I mean,
some mental health stuff.
straight up.
Yeah,
Because you were like, man, I got some shit to say. Like, I can't wait to talk. And we've been doing this for an hour.
yeah.
Man, I gotta like make man.
Should we jump into that? I can go a little longer.
Jump into that.
I've just pushed my bladder back up.
Go
Okay.
for a piss, G. Like,
No, I'm good. I can do another 10.
Okay, because I was gonna go by my top 10 noose knots.
Oh
10.
God, I'm not going that deep. Although not far off, eh? Like,
What's your trigger? The other day at work, we decided to fill in time by playing Hangman.
yeah, I took it too little. They play different than me.
I don't remember any letters.
I tell you what, we do have to do. We might have to stop this for 2 minutes so I can put some lights on because it's fucking pitch black in here.
Yeah. So even though
started-
we call it the studio, but it's a garage that's that's turned into a studio. Imagine being in your double garage without the light on at night. That's what we're doing. I can't seem to see a mother fucking thing. Where's your night light? Where's your night light, Sitch? All of the lights. Oh shit, man! Like I can't see for the best of times, but it is
real dark.
Marco Polo. Like I don't know. I like it at night. I have to because I don't really sleep.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to stop talking for a minute so I can change the power over because the recorder may stop. Oh, shall I just stop the recording? I'll just stop the
I
recording.
didn't know why you're asking me. Heck. Well, it hurts.
Okay, and we're back. We have lights, and they came on bright and hard.
Headache.
Like, you got a headache? Put your
It's-
head on.
Oh, that's gonna get rid of the fucking headache.
Oh, help with the glare.
Just go on without me. No, a good soldier never leaves a man behind.
Yeah.
That hurt like
Sorry, man. You
Oh,
knew I was going to do it. So.
dude, like I'm always.
I can't even say I should have warned you 'cause I
Everything.
literally did.
How do we keep up with all the ailments that runs Cal's life?
Oh, man.
We like, okay, before anyone does anything, we need to go through the Cal's checklist before we do anything.
Yeah.
Or just do shit. I mean, I'm not actually complaining. Like, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, shit, like, but that hurt like hell. That hurt like hell.
Sorry, man.
Hurt like hell. I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't.
All right, so yeah, go- so we have a podcast about that. The backbone of the whole thing is about mental health.
Yeah.
And I remember before we were going to record today, you're like, man, I'm really looking forward to saying shit, blah 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 about. And then we
Yeah.
spent the last hour talking about God fuck knows what, and you just told me that we've been talking for an hour.
Over an hour.
We haven't even broached the stuff that you wanted to actually talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Hit it?
It is what it is, dog. Like.
Well, do you want to talk about that?
Oh, Sunny, that Sunny drink. I want that purple drink. You just that one black kid, like, I want that purple stuff. Purple. It's that drink, nigga.
Grape juice.
Yeah. I can't. It was orange. It was Sunny. I think it was that Sunny Day. You know that Sunny Day commercial where the kids like running inside like, whoa, what's in the fridge? And they open the fridge and everyone's like looking at the Sunny Days. Look at that black kid. He's like, because he sees that Kool-Aid and he's like, I want some of that purple stuff. It's that drink. I was incensed.
Okay. I don't know what's happening with this, but it's still showing as recording, so we're going to keep going. Are we recording? Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. We're away.
Just gave you 80.
Okay, so people know I changed my medication, right? And the medication has worked quite well.
Yeah, man.
But do you know what this last week I've realised?
That you can snort it to get even...
No.
Go high, like...
So the medication works well because it stops you feeling depressed and anxious and angry and
Are you allowed to
sad
divulge what the drug is called?
I've already, on the last episode, escitalopram.
Yes, escitalopram.
Yeah, escitalopram. For me, it works really well. But do you know what it doesn't do? And I realised this, and this was going to lead into talking about you.
Me.
And other people, not just you. Don't be selfish. Is it doesn't change your mindset.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, so
you're in complete control.
So this is what I'm going to say, is that I've realised now that your journey doesn't stop with medication.
No.
There needs to be more, because the problem I have is that, you know when you're depressed, you know when you're going through a phase of depression or anxiety or frustration or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Call it whatever it was. That's when your mind starts to wander like, I shouldn't be here. Right? That's when you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And all that sort of thing. Because that's the way you feel. That is your physical emotion. You get what I'm saying?
Hard, yeah.
Okay. So what I've discovered now is that just because I'm on these pills, even though the physical feeling is gone, the mentality hasn't gone.
What do you mean by your mentality
So
hasn't gone?
So when I would go through depression, like, I haven't told you this.
Whoa.
I haven't told many
I feel
people
like
this,
you've told me everything that needs to be told.
Well, I just don't want to outdo you on my depression.
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, this is not like a fucking, yay, I win. Like, I'm more sadder than you. Give me my medal. Like, no one wants to.
Give me my sad,
and you know
medal.
what's usually when it comes to the what do you go through?
Everyone's different.
Physical, mental. It's I don't want to win these. I'd love to take an L. Please. Like, you're not outdoing me. Like,
so
I'll be impressed that you're telling it.
So
in the first place.
I have the same. I'm much like you. We're very similar in a lot of ways. So like you, I'm always constantly going like, I don't want to be here. Like, what's the point? What's the point of doing this? Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Life would be better without me. All those things.
All the
you constantly, and it's a daily thing. But I think about this every day. Like, I could, like, sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, I could just put this through my throat.
Yeah.
And just bleed out.
Yeah, like, you have, like, moments where you, like, say with your family, it might be a momentary 20 minutes of just laughing and yada yada.
And then you're like,
and then you go down the hallway. I said, you gotta take a piss. You go to the toilet and then as you walk into the bathroom, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
Back to
simple as that. Or you see something.
Yeah, that's it. You're back
Do you
to.
know what I mean? And it's there.
And there it is. Oh, we're back here again.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's I feel you. Sorry.
So no, perfect explanation. Like, it's exactly how it is. And it doesn't matter how good you feel, it hits you hard and fast. Like,
what I started hating is, like, it started impeaching the like broaching the, what do you call, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not saying it right. But then whilst you're in like this like happy say moment where everyone's laughing with your family, everyone's laughing, you're already just like the impending like feeling of being down is it's coming.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like when you're halfway through your Sunday and you're already like, fuck, I got work in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's fuck the rest of your day off. It's kind of like
exactly
halfway through a good moment. Instead of enjoying the rest of the good moment, you're already like, man, like, I'm going to be feeling like sad again soon.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. then it fucks the good moments.
Yeah.
No, it sucks.
It's a vicious cycle.
Very vicious. When you say every day, it's a minute by minute.
Oh, sometimes.
Constantly on.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's hour by hour. Sometimes it's day by day.
But
it's always there.
The motherfucker always there.
It's always in the back of your mind. Like, wish I wasn't here.
Yeah, not good enough. Etc.
Start taking these better pills, and I thought that would go away. It doesn't go away.
So what's the fuck? Okay? So explain to me.
So the difference is like I don't feel sad.
But isn't that
So before I felt depressed, and I would be like, I don't want to be here.
Is that
right?
different? Are you saying that to you is different than sadness?
No. So no, what I'm saying is that I still keep thinking like that.
Huh?
Because it's become a habit.
But
so the mindset is still there, but the feeling isn't.
Right. So is it more like, man, I could really just this knife, I could just shove it through my throat and end it. Is it going from that to, you know what, this fucking knife?
No. So it's like
I can end this. Yeah.
It's like it's so hard to describe, man.
Yeah,
it's
I'm trying to really.
You're trying to get it. I know. I can see you are.
Through your eyes, like.
So it's like the other day I was thinking about everything, and I was thinking about how I feel, and then I was like, man, these pills are obviously working better because I don't feel depressed all the time, right? But I'm like, but you should still do it.
So it doesn't change
the
thoughts.
mind, the thoughts don't change.
Yeah, okay.
The feelings have changed.
But your reaction to those thoughts
is better.
Okay.
But I'm no longer sitting there going, I should put this pen through my throat.
So what's changed?
I think I need to stop that mindset.
Okay.
That you're a piece of shit mindset. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the problem. So I don't feel that way, but I still think my brain still's wired that way. So I think I need to do something about the wiring and to stop going. Well,
I think that you've it's like it's sort of like a video game. Like you've passed level 1, which is it's like a house fire or whatever. You're a firefighter. You've the main part of that fire you've got under control.
Yeah.
And now you need to get into that building to internally put out the fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because it's gone from a blazing inferno. So it's not so heavy, and now you need to get into that building. It's not as heavy now.
It's like a gas pipe is on fire inside of a building. We've put the fire up, the gas is still leaking, so the fire could spark back up.
Oh, that's a much better one.
So as a firefighter, I'm going to go in and cap that gas. So
where's the leak?
Well, that's the problem.
Is that what?
Yeah, where is the leak? So, so my big thing now is like, how do I stop that mindset of? Is it a habit to think like that because I've done it for so long?
It's habitual.
Or is it a genuine mindset of something I'm going to work on?
No, it's a habit because you've been doing it for so long. It's become the norm, right? And it doesn't matter if it comes to diet, exercise, yada yada yada. Like studying, you're trying to make a change in you're bringing change to your life. Like you're doing something different. Let's just say like you want to go to the gym every morning.
Every morning.
Yeah, I'm not a morning, but let's say you want to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
But you got to change your habits. You can't have that stuffed crust pizza now. You know, you can't have that Coke. You got to have this. Instead of not doing anything and just watching Netflix, you're gonna go and go for an hour of cardio in the gym. And guess what? It sucks because you've never done it like that before. And the habits have to change. Like instead of having, when I did keto, right, I couldn't have carbs or sugar.
Yeah.
But I love my rice and my bread, right?
Oh yeah.
You're changing your habits.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden. Or for you studying, instead of man, this is usually my online poker time, but I got to do the study. And now all of a sudden you're going to change your daily routine, your habits. But then as you keep doing it, as you know, it starts. Now your brain is not doing that negative stuff, whether it be eating bad food, watching shit instead of doing shit, not being physical, or not. Now you're doing positive shit, and as time goes on, that becomes the norm. And all of a sudden, it gets to a point where you don't want fizzy drink anymore. You don't want junk food anymore because you actually want the water and you want to exercise because that's become your norm.
Yeah, yeah.
So for you, going. Now you've identified
taken away one half.
Now you just need to. Now you figured that out. So you
Yeah.
it's kind of like what I'm trying to figure. I'm just looking at it through your eyes. Like now you're kind of like, okay, well, that shit that I always think about that I realize now that it's something that's I've been doing for so long.
Yeah.
But what if I just didn't? What if I tried to do it like this?
Yeah.
And start finding, and next thing you know, you might be doing stuff that you might give it maybe you're just still living your life, and say in a few weeks' time you're like, wait on, I haven't thought about that shit as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But I do think about this more and that more.
Yeah.
And as time goes, next thing you know, it's Christmas. Next year, you're finding you're thinking about that stuff less and less.
Yeah.
But it's about finding it because it's so deep in us.
Yeah.
It's well deep in it. It's not like, every time I hear that song, I feel depressed. I just won't listen to that song anymore. Done deal. Easy. Well, that was easy.
You can't stop listening to that song.
But this is a song that just keeps playing and
Yeah.
playing. So let's try and change the record up a bit with some, but then it's not like, okay, positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do. It's got to be something, and I think this is where it's quite unique to everyone, because I think there's no black and white answer.
No.
Like everyone, it gets to a point where you got to do this on your own, dog. Like you got to find it, because everyone's got their own thing going on. What's unique to you, that's gonna get you feel in a more positive place.
Yeah.
And that's something that no one else can answer but you.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is you now kind of know you're on the right track, sort of thing. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
because I feel like you've broached something that I'm light years. You're light years. I feel like you're ahead of me. You're sort of carving that path for me. I'm on the same path as you. I'm just a little bit behind. Like you're like the pioneer. You're like discovering. You're like James Cook, discovering new land. Like that. It's actually. And then what I'm trying to say is like looking at it in a more optimistic point of view. Like you should be excited that like you're starting to really get to the nuts and bolts of things. Like maybe this can be beaten. Like you just got to get to the motherboard and
reprogram a bit.
Yeah, and I feel like you're starting to understand your inner workings and how you can change it, and that's really cool. Like, I know.
I think
I don't have that revelation yet. Like you seem to be,
I've had a lot of time to think this week, being off work,
and it looks like you're starting to figure it out for yourself slowly.
I think it's like
it must be confronting for you though. Like
my big thing is like, as I've already said, like, is this habit or is this wiring?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, is it just like? It's like
can you try and define to me
the difference
between habit when you say is it habit or is it wiring?
So every morning, imagine every morning you got up as a kid and your mum made you like 2 Weet-Bix for breakfast, right?
Yeah, that was
pretty solid. And so as an adult now you get up and you eat 2 Weet-Bix for breakfast. Or maybe 4 now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But you eat Weet-Bix for breakfast every morning, right?
Yep.
So you weren't born with that. Your mum introduced it, or whoever, your dad.
I'm saying taught.
You've been taught that, and so you do it every morning. It's the same as like
so the people is that a habit or wiring?
That's a habit.
That's a habit.
Because someone said, "Here is Weet-Bix." No, it could be like, okay, go back to your gym example. Like, you get up every morning and you go to the gym, and every morning you do it. And even mornings where you're like, "I'm not going to go to the gym tomorrow because it's closed," you still wake up at 6:30 and maybe go for a run because you still can't. You can't stop waking up at 6:30 to go. And then when you wake up at 6:30, your body's like, "Move, motherfucker."
Yeah, it's used to.
Because you've trained to do it. Okay?
So
if it's wiring,
yep.
it would be I'm born to eat Weet-Bix. And even if you give me toast, I have to eat Weet-Bix. And if I don't get my Weet-Bix, I'm going to stab you in the face.
Okay, can you?
That might be going. No, that's going too far. If it's wiring, it's like I have black hair because my genetics are this have given me black hair. You know.
I'm trying to figure out your difference between wiring and habit, because to me I thought they were like kind of one and the same.
No. So my brain is wired. It's because of something wrong with my brain to go, this is how you feel. Or this is how you think. Or do I think like that because I've constantly said it to myself every day for 20 years. And every day for 20 years I've gone, you should just kill yourself. And now, because I don't feel that way anymore, my brain will not stop going, you should just do this. Or is there something wrong? Is the wiring in my brain broken? And it's going, you will never stop thinking like this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the second one's very doom and gloom, because that's sort of insinuating that it can't be fixed.
Well, it doesn't mean it can't be fixed, but maybe there's tools that you can use to...
Well, if you use that motherboard example, like you just have to just go around that bitch then.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the motherboard's always going to be there, but you put a patch on it, and it... I don't know how computers work. So you put a patch on it, and the patch makes it work properly.
Yeah.
Or you buy a bit of software, and it reprograms it, and then it's always going to be there, but it just blocks it. And, I don't know.
Yeah, why are we trying to use IT examples?
Yeah, this
two
is a bad
absolute
example.
IT noobs.
Yeah.
My thing is this, like, if we just strip it right back, the fact that you've identified that is really cool.
Well, I think the next step is like, is this habit?
It's fucking cool.
Or is this the way I am? And I will like always be like this. Or is it habit and I can break a habit? Because I've broken habits before.
Yeah, and it sucks for the first month, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It sucks for a month.
Might be a month or a year or whatever.
But let's look at it for this way: like we already know that the medication is meant to be something that's to help you.
Yeah.
Get back, but it's meant to be a temporary thing, right? So it's kind of like the tablet is kind of showing you what life could be like.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. It's opened a door for you.
Yeah.
So you should,
Because I know one thing my doctor said to me a long time ago. Not even this doctor, the one in Auckland who first prescribed me shit pills. He was like, "Don't think of depression as like you're broken." He's like, "All it is, it's a chemical imbalance."
Yeah, I've always looked at it as I'm always going to have depression, like as in at any time you could your system could fucking malfunction, but you can always call the IT department to come along and reset it off and turn it on again. So like you can get back to. I've always thought of it as temporary.
Yeah.
But I know it's not the right word to say, but it's more like there was a time when I'd feel down from time to time, but I was in control.
Yeah.
Fully in control. I was the big swinging dick at the urinal sort of thing. Like this is all me. Like I own the shit. I run the shit. And then when shit starts to break down and malfunction, I've always thought, like I've got like a malfunctioning fucking rocket ship right now, but we're working on it and it's going to be back to norm soon. Yeah. So I've always looked at it like it can go back to that. Yeah. Like, because I'm sure there was a point in time in your life where you didn't have all this. It was far easier.
Oh, when I was young, yeah.
Yeah, so like, why can't it, So I feel like you can fix this. It's a matter of finding, isolating where the problem is.
I think it's just something to work on.
And I feel like the fact that you've identified that is a powerful thing. Like you're starting to slowly gain control again of this fucking, look at this juggernaut of a machine in front of me. Yeah. Hey, look, hey, you bloody, you bloody.
Run through a bloody brick wall. You could, yeah.
Like
of course you could.
And that's the thing. Those are the key takeaways. Instead of like, oh man, scratch the surface and there's just more fucking problems, there's more headaches. Or you can look at it like, yo, man, I'm on the right track. Like, I'm starting to slowly gain control here. Like, but also accepting the fact that it's not an overnight motherfucking.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be a long journey, but you're on the right. Because I'm instantly excited for you. Yeah. Like, I feel like the vibe that you gave off at first was just like, man, like this, I'm starting to think maybe I can't be fixed. Maybe maybe it's just hardwired in me. And my reaction was just like, man, you're starting to dig up some shit. Like, you're on the right track. Like, keep digging. Like, this is exciting. Like, I feel like you're slowly, like, like the power is starting to shift back, and the pendulum's coming back into your favor again. That excites me for you. Like. And I just think but then you can easily overthink it, right? And then
that's
the hard part we do.
Those other things that are a habit, and you can't stop overthinking.
Yeah, and they're just creating hypotheticals and subcategorizing things and pros and cons, and yada 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 yada. But then once you accept the fact you're gonna do that either way.
Yeah.
Let yourself do that shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then once you've done all that, then dial it back again and be like, yeah, but I think the key takeaway from this is like I feel like I'm on the right track. I think I can, and then you just go back to living that one day at a time. There were times in my life where I lived one meal at a time.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. We'll dial it back to that. But
yeah.
I think you should always have that positive voice in the back of your head, like you're saying, yeah, but I think I'm on the right track here. I'm already feeling like more comfortable in my own skin because of this medication, but then I've also started asking different questions. It was actually quite beautiful, bro. Like, because that was something that you said way back in November, the very first episode, when it's like it's not like just putting up with it. Maybe you just need to start asking different questions.
Yeah.
And that just has that one sentence that one thing you said to me.
Yeah.
Has always stuck with me because it's like, like instead of just being a pessimistic, glass half empty, this is how it is. I was like, no, just like asking different questions and looking at things from different angles. I think that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like it's the medication has allowed you to,
explore differently.
Yeah, and that's exciting, man. I'm excited for you. Because I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You already had that mindset that this medication is a temporary fix, so you get back on your feet. And this is it's obviously starting to work for you because it's starting to lead you.
Yeah.
Push you back on your own 2 feet again. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's good.
I'm proud of that. I'm proud of you, dude.
So let's wrap it up.
That's wicked. I'm very proud of you, dude.
Yeah. So before you jump,
Man,
ask different questions.
Before you jump, ask different questions.
Yeah.
And don't be so fucking hard on yourself.
Yeah.
And
someone loves you.
Yeah,
Even if it's Nigel.
I'm proud of you, dude. That's
Thanks,
beautiful.
man.
Before you jump, ask different questions and realize that you can win this fight, and you will.
Yep.
That's cool.
Bye.
That's exciting.